Call this meeting of the Common Council to order. Roll call, please.
Alderperson Beyer. Here. Peachy.
Here.
Miller. Randall.
Here.
Lars.
Here.
Tully. Here. Kraus. Here. Horn.
Here. Alderman Miller is excused this evening. At this time, we'll entertain public participation. Anyone wishing to address the council may do so. We ask that you come to the podium, state your name and address. No one? Okay, we'll move on now to a presentation on the purchase of the former Tyson facility, and welcome Bill Janert and Victoria Pratt from Jefferson County Economic Development. Welcome. Welcome, Bill.
Good evening. Good evening, Mayor and honorable members of the council. My name is Bill Janert from Rock River Food and Beverage Solutions, the former Tyson facility that you folks have had in town here. We're Vice President and General Manager of the organization. Just wanted to come and introduce ourselves to your organization and body, to kind of let you know what is going to, what we intend to do there is to turn that facility into a cold storage facility. That building is basically, if you looked at it and understood it, it's a giant ice cube because everything that you do with meat products has to be kept below 50 degrees. So in doing things of the cold storage or refrigeration nature, it works very well. We will also be doing a cheese converting line in there, which is basically taking big pieces of cheese and making them into small pieces of cheese, if you will, okay, for retailers and so forth that we have contracts with already. So at this point, we're looking to hopefully turn the switch on by March 1st. We're looking by June 1st to have 50 people employed. Within another 12 months after that, we're looking to be well over 100 people for sure. So there's as we all know, there's a great need for cheese in cheese packaging and so forth. And ironically, most of this product will not even be sold here. It'll be sold across the ponds and through Asian countries and so forth. In the magical world of the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture and the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, now known as Wisconsin or Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, they have pretty much saturated the U.S. market for cheese products, and so that there's really not a whole lot more growth that's there, but the Asian world is phenomenal. And ironically, that they don't even want the product to be in their language at all. They want it in U.S. language, and they want their U.S. logo on everything, because that is a sign of true quality in their minds, which was quite interesting when we first got involved with some of this stuff. So I guess we got to hang our hat on something for sure, and that's their name and their quality that we have had here in the United States. Once we get in there and so forth, I mean, we're still doing refrigeration work and a lot of other, there's a lot of bouncing balls, let's put it that way at this particular point. We hope to intend to do something with the river and do something with the floodplain eventually down the road, and then come back to you and talk to you about that for sure. But at this point, that's pretty much where we are. And just to, but we just wanted to come and say howdy, howdy, and hello. I don't know if anyone has any questions. We'd be sure and happy to answer them.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any questions for Bill?
Thank you for bringing your business to Jefferson.
Okay, well, thank you. We've been working with, actually, we've been working with Vicki for a couple of years, putting all the pieces together, if you want to call it that. Okay, and all good things don't happen as fast as you wish them to once in a while, but it's persistence does prevail occasionally for sure. So, but thank you very much, and we appreciate it. We look forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Next, we'll move on to the mayoral appointments of election workers. In your packet, you see a list of names for election workers that are, I'm requesting your approval, and I respectfully request the approval of these individuals. And do that by motion. I'll entertain a motion for approval. Mr. Teller, second by Mr. Kraus. Any discussion? Okay. On a voice vote, all in favor of certifying the election workers, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, no? Okay, passes. Thank you. Next, we'll move on to the consent agenda, but before we do, I'm going to surrender the gavel to Mr. Brandel, Council President Brandel.
Thank you, Mayor Epperman. The reason for this is pretty evident coming up here. So we'll move on to item 5, resolution number 57, the consent agenda. Alderman Tully.
Thank you, Council President. City of Jefferson, Resolution Number 57. Be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that the consent agenda for December 3rd, 2019 is hereby adopted. A, vouchers payable for December 2019, the amounts of $173,562.09. Payroll summary for November 22nd, 2019, in the amount of $163,741.04. B, council minutes from November 19, 2019 of the Common Council. C, licenses as approved by the Regulatory Committee. We had 3 operators licensed tonight, and we had 1 special Class B license for the Optimist Club of Jefferson for their Optimist Trivia Contest. That will be February 1st, 2020 at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. I would so move.
Second.
Sorry.
That's right.
It's been moved and seconded to accept the consent agenda. Are there any questions, additions, or corrections? Hearing none. All in favor of accepting resolution number 57, the consent agenda, please say aye as the clerk calls the roll. No if you're opposed.
Alderman Peachy.
Aye.
Brandel.
Aye.
Lars.
Aye.
Tully.
Aye.
Kraus.
Aye.
Horn.
Aye.
Fire.
Turn it back over to the mayor.
You gotta go sit down.
Resolution number 58, a resolution approving the shared taxi ride contract. Alderman Kraus, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, fellow council members, and citizens of Jefferson. Resolution number 58, the resolution for shared taxi ride program. Therefore, be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that it herein affirms the recommendation of the Shared Taxi Ride Program Evaluation Committee to award a contract for shared taxi ride program services with Brown Cab Service Incorporated, commencing January 1, 2020. The contract is for the following period. Base period of contract years 1 and 2, with the hourly service rate of $28.97. Option year 1 being contract year 3 at an hourly service rate of $29.26. Option year 2, contract year 4, with an hourly service rate of $29.55. And option year 3 or contract year 5 with an hourly service rate of $29.85. Be it further resolved by the Common Council that the City Administrator and City Clerk, Deputy Treasurer are herein authorized to execute all contract documents on behalf of the City of Jefferson with Brown Cab Service Incorporated, subject to review by the City Attorney and all necessary approvals from the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. I would so move.
Moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Byer. Discussion?
I apologize for being absent at the meeting, finance meeting when we talked about this. We're agreeing to years 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on this contract. And year 1 starts 2020 or 20, okay, 2020. Just want to clarify.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none. All in favor of approval, please signify by saying aye as your name is called. No if you're opposed.
Mr. Brandel.
Aye.
Lars.
Aye.
Tully.
Aye.
Kraus.
Aye.
Horn.
Aye.
Fire. Aye. Peachy.
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. Resolution number 59, a resolution approving the 2020 schedule of fees. Council President Brandel, please.
Thank you, Mayor Opperman, fellow council members, citizens of Jefferson. Resolution number 59, a resolution to set the 2020 schedule of fees. Be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that the council hereby adopts the 2020 schedule of fees with the following changes recommended by the Finance Committee. Under recycling and garbage, monthly residential recycling refuse fee of $16.31. The annual commercial recycling refuse fee of $207.40. Due to the length of the attached 2020 schedule of fees, in lieu of reading the entire schedule, complete text is on file in the office of the city clerk and is available for public inspection. Be it further resolved that the common council may raise or otherwise alter the schedule by resolution throughout the year as deemed necessary. I so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Horn. Any discussion?
Mayor, this was unanimous at Finance.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments?
Just make the correction, that was Alderman Lars, I'm sorry.
Okay,
We look alike, but
Thanks.
sound completely different.
okay. Sorry about that. Duly noted.
Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that.
Appreciate it. Okay. Any other questions, comments, or clarifications? Hearing none, all in favor of approval, please signify by saying aye as your name is called. No if you're opposed.
Oh, Mr. Lars?
Aye.
Tully?
Aye.
Kraus? Aye. Horn?
Aye.
Fire?
Aye.
Peachy?
Aye.
Brandel?
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. Resolution number 60, a resolution authorizing the fiscal year 2020 non-represented employee wage and salary rates. Finance Committee Chairman Peachy, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor Upperman, fellow council members, and citizens of Jefferson. City of Jefferson, Resolution Number 60, be it resolved that the following wage and salary adjustments for non-represented, non-union employees covered by the city compensation plan are herein authorized. Employees positioned on the step portion of the compensation plan shall be kept at the same step and transitioned to the newly adopted compensation plan, pending the successful outcome of an annual performance evaluation. All employees in steps will be given their performance increase on January 1. And employees that have or will advance out of the step portion of the compensation plan shall receive a 2.5% base wage or salary increase on their 2019 base wage or salary, pending the successful outcome of an annual performance evaluation. Be it resolved by the Common Council that the above referenced step increases and the base wage and salary increases shall be implemented the first regular pay period of 2020. Be it resolved that the summer part-time help in the Parks Department be hired in accordance with the following schedule. Due to the length, in lieu of reading the complete text of this resolution, a complete copy is on file at the office of the city clerk and is available for public inspection. I would so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second?
Second by Alderman Brandel. Any discussion?
And again, Mayor, this was discussed at Finance and unanimous.
Thank you. As well as incorporated into our fiscal year 2020 budget, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor of approval, please signify by saying aye. Your name is called. No if you're opposed.
Alderman Tully?
Aye.
Kraus? Aye. Horn?
Aye.
Fire?
Aye.
Peachy?
Aye.
Brandel?
Aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. Resolution number 61, a resolution authorizing an agreement for full value maintenance assessment services with Accurate Appraisal LLC. Alderman Horn, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, council members, and citizens of Jefferson. City of Jefferson Resolution Number 61. Whereas the City of Jefferson's current agreement for full value maintenance assessment related services covering approximately 2,800 properties with the Accurate Appraisal LLC expires in the conclusion of 2019. And whereas a new successor agreement for assessment services has been negotiated with Accurate Appraisal for the years 2020 and 2023. And whereas the Finance Committee has reviewed the proposed successor agreement and recommends approval to the Jefferson Common Council, and now therefore be resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that it herein approves.
And we are reconvened to open session. At this time, we'll consider resolution number 62, a resolution authorizing merit pay of the city administrator. Alderman Lars, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, fellow council members, citizens of Jefferson, City of Jefferson Resolution Number 62, authorizing a performance bonus-based compensation. Whereas the City of Jefferson has adopted a compensation plan, the plan covering many of the non-represented municipal employees, and whereas the central component of the compensation plan is a merit pay based upon the performance of those employees covered by the plan. And whereas the Personnel Committee has recently reviewed the performance of the city administrator and discussed the results of the performance evaluation with the Common Council, and now therefore be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson that it herein authorizes the performance or bonus compensation equal to 3% of the base salary of the city administrator for the year of 2018. Said performance or merit compensation is to be paid as one-time only payment and shall not be added to the employee's base salary. I so move.
Been moved and seconded by Alderman Brandel. Any discussion? It was consensus that Tim has done an exemplary job for us here, and we appreciate his efforts. So, any,
Unanimous at personnel as well.
okay, thank you. If there's no other questions or comments, all in favor, please signify by saying aye as Sarah calls her.
Alderman Horn.
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
Peachy.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Lars.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Kraus.
It's unanimous. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Peachy, Mrs. Byer, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Good night.
Successor agreement for full value maintenance assessment related services with Accurate Appraisal LLC for the period of 2020 through 2023 at a per year cost of $26,500. Said per year cost is unchanged from the current cost of service, and be it further resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that it herein authorizes the city administrator to execute said successor agreement on behalf of the City of Jefferson, subject to review and approval by the city attorney. I so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kraus. In discussion? Tim, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I don't.
Okay. Man, a few words tonight. Are there any questions or comments? Any of the Board of Review members have any particular observations or?
In my experience, that they've done a very good job in their appraisals and handling things when we come to board review.
Yeah, can't say we've had any problems over the years, really, that mount anything.
Okay. They have been very professional to work with and helpful when we've had issues or disputes. If there are no other questions or comments, all in favor of approval of resolution number 61, please signify by saying aye as your name is called. No if you're opposed.
Alderman Kraus.
Aye.
Horn.
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
Peachy.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Lars.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
It's unanimous. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn to closed session pursuant to section 19.85, parent 1C of the Wisconsin State Statutes to discuss the performance evaluation of the city administrator.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Lars, Mr. Tully, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed, no? Okay, we are adjourned, and we will come back and take action on one item after closed session.
Have a good night, you guys. Yes.